I want to ask you a quick question. What's the difference between a good day and a bad day? You know, the bad days, you wake up, it's raining outside, you stub your toe, your roommate, your significant other took all the hot water in the shower, you go to Starbucks, spill your cappuccino all over your shirt, your tie, your blouse. You're going to work that day and everybody's stupid. Now, the other side is, have you ever woke up with an extra spring in your step? It's sunny outside, they left you hot water. You go down to Starbucks, give you an extra shot in your quintuple latte, and you walk into work that way, and sales are through the roof, and everybody tells you how great you look. What's the difference between those 2 days? Well, the difference is you. What is going on in your head? And as a great salesperson, a great business owner, you have to get in the zone. I'm from Chicago. Michael Jordan got in the zone more than other people. So how do you get in the zone? How do you throw up 40 points when you're on the side throwing up in a playoff game? So what do? Well, it starts with your state and it starts with your focus. What are you focusing in on every day and what state are you in? Now think about this. If you're a seasoned salesperson or if this is new for you going into sales or business, think about it. Before you've had opportunities and situations where you're silky smooth. You can say anything and it just comes out. Now there's other times where you're stuttering and you can't get it out. What's the difference between those? It's all derived from your state and your focus. So one thing we do and one thing I do is I prime myself every day. I have a set routine of what I need to do every day to get me in the state to have success. So I set little 7-second increments that I focus in on. I call them 7-second increments, and I'll tell you why. It's because Nick Saban down at Alabama, he says, hey, this game isn't decided in 60 minutes that they actually play. It's decided in 7-second increments. So how do you set up your day in small focused increments to set yourself up for success so you could be in the right state? So they did a study. They handed a person a warm cup of coffee and they handed another person a cold cup of coffee. After they handed them the cup of coffee, they asked them to read a story. Then after they read the story, they described the person in the story. The people with a warm cup of coffee described the person as warm and inviting. Somebody with a cold cup of coffee described the person as cold and callous and not inviting. What does this have to do with you? It's all about what are you putting in your body and what are you putting in your mind from the time you wake up in the morning that starts to fuel your focus. So what we want to do is help you out, is design what are you focusing in on every day? What are your what are your goals? What are your 7-second success habits that you could start and implement throughout the day? So when you're focusing on them, it drastically changes your state and gets you in that right frame of mind. For me, it's getting up at 4:30. It's going down and slamming my water with lemon and salt. Then it's getting to the gym for an hour. Then it's coming back and doing my 15-minute meditation. And then the day kind of keeps going from there. And so everything you need to do is you have to have a system and process that sets your focus so you can control your state and you can have success in your business. And so really that's what getting in the zone is really all about. I'm going to share with you some more videos on how to get in the zone, but really just start thinking about how do I control my focus from the time I wake up in the morning, and even to rewind that before you go to bed at night through rules of auto-suggestion that you can get out of great books like Think and Grow Rich. So then you start the morning by starting 7-second increments, and that's just a metaphor. Some increments are going to be a little longer, obviously, but 7-second type of plays, just like football, they have 7-second plays. How do you set up 7-second increments to start controlling your focus, which then shows up in your state, which then shows up in your success?